Do you find that every time you try to date again, or even think about a new relationship, you're hit with a wave of panic? Do you find yourself reverting to that one painful thought? Am I just unlovable? If you feel broken, inadequate, or like you're too much for anyone to handle, I want you to listen closely. This feeling wasn't an accident. It was a calculated part of the psychological warfare used against you. Hello, I'm Alexandra Polino, a narcissistic abuse recovery practitioner. And today, we are diving into why you feel unlovable after narcissistic abuse and why that feeling is a lie. Most people think they feel unlovable because they have failed at a relationship. But the truth is much darker. Narcissistic abuse is designed to erode your identity until your value is tied up entirely to the narcissist's approval. I'm going to show you exactly how they project their own worthlessness onto you and why the initial wound from a narcissistic parent might be the reason you're struggling to trust your own heart today. Let's look at the facts. You feel unlovable because the narcissist used projection. They took their own deep-seated shame and forced you to carry it. They made you believe that you were the one who was fundamentally flawed. Through chronic gaslighting, they made you doubt your own sanity until you became dependent on them to define your worth. You were conditioned to believe in conditional love. And you were only worthy if you met their impossible standards. When you couldn't, they made you feel disposable, like an object rather than a human being. And this created a biological addiction in your brain. The highs of their fake affection and the lows of their cruelty created a trauma bond so strong that you feel dead inside without their validation. And if you had a narcissistic parent, this wound goes even deeper. You've been walking on eggshells since you were a child, learning that love is something you have to earn, not something you deserve. You are carrying a negative voice in your head that isn't even yours. And healing begins when you realize the abuse was a reflection of the narcissist's inability to love, not a reflection of your worth. You are not broken. You're just unmirrored. Breaking the cycle requires more than just moving on. It requires full no contact and deep inner work to rebuild your self-worth they try to destroy. And if you're ready to stop carrying their shame and finally start feeling truly alive in your own skin, my Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Program, Ashes to Gold, is here to help you bridge the gap from insight to real self-trust. And please remember, the feeling of being unlovable is the result of abuse, not a reflection of your true worth. You are worthy of love, and healing is possible. So book your free Narcissistic Abuse Recovery consultation today at thefearlessninja.com. The link is in the bio. And let's find the person you are always meant to be. Please hit the like and share button to help reach other people who might need to hear this content. Thank you for listening.